It is the Nintendo Powercast, episode 323. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Player 2, Crawler, coming at us.
Coming at you. Crawler coming at you.
Choppy gameplay.
Is it really?
Thanks to Reese.
Yeah.
It's not your. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just.
Oh no.
It's just.
If we do this and you go big on me, is that a little bit better if we do this?
Let's see. We could try. Turn this off. Let's see. We're doing it live, everybody. We are doing it live. Here we go. Nope. Don't look at me. Look at Crawler. There we are. See if that.
It's your shot. We'll see if it cleans it up a little bit.
Okay. We'll see. Here we go. I got a pro tip, you guys. If you're playing Mario Golf, you can not. If you press A once, you can then not press it again, and
it won't take the shot.
So you'll be good. So, all right, let's see here.
But it's a little bit. It's been a little bit. We've had now two kind of. We had an indie showcase and we had a Pokemon Direct here today, and indie showcase was that end of last week?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm so excited to talk about that, Josh.
There were a few good things that came out of that indie show. I mean, I think I'm excited for Axiom Verge 2. I have Axiom Verge 1. I haven't had the drive to sit down and play it. So I mean, I do feel like I want to play. I don't think you need to, because it's Axiom Verge 2 is a prequel. But I do feel a drive to want to play the first one before I play the second one. But I'm excited for that game. I did also pick up Islanders, which was like $5, which was like a little city building, pretty chill game, and that's been fun. I've put a little bit of time into it. It's kind of just you try to build a high score, and it's kind of just sit back and kind of do something else while you're playing that game kind of deal, and it's fun.
Player 3, Johnny Bo.
Oh, sorry.
On,
yeah.
You didn't introduce me. How are they gonna know who I am?
Pro podcasting here.
My goodness.
I'm just jumping into it. We're playing golf.
We don't want John to talk.
No, Johnny doesn't need to talk. Johnny's gonna have to drive the conversation when it comes to Pokemon. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's trees in my way here.
We just played some Pokemon Unite. You played. You got
Yeah, there's trees. There's trees in my way here.
So yeah, there was a Pokemon Direct, and what was weird though, I mean, I saw some tweets and stuff, but were you guys seeing many people like really excited about this, or was it just kind of it's happening?
I saw a lot. I was seeing a lot of tweets of people being excited about it. Where are you going?
Too much. I tried to curve it around the tree. Too much.
People are, I think, most excited about Legends Arceus because it's something different. But yeah, I was seeing all these reaction videos that people were way overreacting, crying and.
Well, that's YouTube for you. That's just the cringy nature of thumbnails and fall out of your seat reaction videos. And I could have just gone over the tree.
Yeah, you could have just gone over the tree.
I don't like the
No.
Well, you put too much back. I put too much curve. You put too much backspin. Now Josh gets to go perfect at it and take the lead.
He watched us do it. So,
but
neither of you are really Pokemon fans, right?
I was telling Josh before you got on the call here. Oh wow! Almost
so close.
I was telling Josh before you got on, Johnny. I think they did a good job selling people that are fans of Breath of the Wild and maybe just glancing fans of Pokemon. I'm tickled interested from that little video.
Yeah, they definitely they leaned heavy into the Breath of the Wild comparisons. They had the glider
and riding a horse or what the stag thing, whatever it is.
It's a new Pokemon, which is
you sounded apprehensive about just there not being enough to do in the world.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I'm worried about is that it looked a little empty. But some people didn't really like Breath of the Wild because there's a lot of open space in Breath of the Wild. But I love Breath of the Wild, and there was you could just find random stuff wherever you went. So I'm hoping that's how this game is going to play out. But I'm hoping there's neat little secrets spread out all around the map. It looks like you're not going to be hindered by too much terrain. Like you're going to be able to swim, you're going to be able to glide, you're going to be able to ride on a Pokemon. So I'm optimistic. Hopefully,
yeah, and I think this is an interesting opportunity for them. I'd be a lot. I'd be a lot more interested in the newest iteration of whatever would come. What was Sword and Shield? Was that Gen 9?
Was Gen 8?
8.
Gen 8.
So Gen 9 when it comes
Wait,
out.
maybe. Hold on.
You're gonna
I'm
have to
the
fact check me here.
Pokemon guy.
I thought it was Gen 9, but again,
I think it's Gen 8. It's Gen 8. It's Gen 8.
Wow.
Yeah, Gen 8.
You can't even shape that at all around that. I don't.
Well, now I know what not to do.
Well, I don't know what the answer is there on that shot. This pro version of New Donk City is a different take on this.
Oh, that's like going right through the wall.
I know if you guys are watching this on YouTube after the fact or you're here live right now, yes, we know there's some lag in the gameplay. I don't know. I pay $50 a month for this service. You'd think it would work, but
see, that's how you do it. That's how you do it right there.
Yeah.
Right
of course.
there.
Yeah, after two people go.
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful.
All right.
But yeah, I think that if they can take this whole aspect of you're a vulnerable person running around in this land with Pokemon, and they can attack you, and you need to initiate your Pokemon coming out to fight. I like that aspect of action adventure. Like it would make regular ass Pokemon a lot more interesting than just like the random exclamation point popping up and you getting. That's what I liked about Let's Go or whatever, was you initiated the fight, and I think this new version, even though it's kind of bare bones and nice shot, Josh. And even though it's pre-harmonious Pokemon symbiosis or whatever that comes about later on, I think it would be cool to integrate that style into the newer games when they come out, if they take that and run with it. But also, where's the next like Let's Go? I have my Pokeball controllers that I want to use again.
So I think there's going to be multiple gameplay types of Pokemon moving forward. Like we have the standard Sword and Shield type, and that's kind of what Diamond and Pearl is going to be. The remakes. Then we'll have this Legends series. Probably will get multiple entries as long as it sells well. And then possibly we get another Let's Go. But I know it sold a lot. It sold a lot of copies, but it wasn't what the fan base wanted at the time. So I'll be interested to see if they even take a chance with another Let's Go.
Well, they marketed that at like a younger audience, right? They were like, "Yo, this is like more of the introductory to Pokemon again. That's not as like, even though there was still like some reading and stuff, it was like younger kids could really enjoy it." Which I mean,
Pokemon has always been marketed to a younger generation, and I think the Arceus game is trying to appeal to our generation who grew up with Pokemon, and it's like a more
definitely
mature
Let's
take.
Go. Let's Go actually did get me back hyped on it because it was the 151 Pokemon that I knew, and it was the game that I remember from 1996, and all the feels. Even though I fell off pretty hard on Pokemon after that, just I didn't want to have to learn all the new Pokemon. I think I had known the show, and
I saw a tweet saying that now there are officially 900 Pokemon.
That's
like it's exactly 900 Pokemon.
That's wild. That's awesome though. You know, I mean, John, you're a little bit younger, and Crawler is too than me. Like, I know Crawler doesn't have a huge like nostalgia pull with Pokemon, but John, you've always been pretty into it, right? Ever since you were little.
Yeah, so I started with Pokemon Red, like back in 1998. Mm-hmm. So I was 9-10 years old. So I was the target audience back then.
Oh yeah. And you were going to the movies, you were watching the cartoons, like you were all about that life.
Yeah, I remember making my dad go to the movies with me, and he would go to the movies, but he would sleep through it.
Yeah.
And I've always been a Pokemon fan. I fell off when I turned when I was in high school. I thought it wasn't cool anymore.
Sure.
But then I got back into it when I was in college, when I think the 5th generation came out.
Okay.
And I've been playing it ever since. Like, I get in the hole. Oh, it's close.
Bad bounce. Take a bad bounce there.
But yeah, I have very fond memories of Pokemon.
If Nintendo announced a new Mario, I'm gonna be stoked, right? Like I'm all about it. But like I'm at the point now that there's enough to play. Like I'm back on the back in the Xbox community playing Halo, and I've been playing Halo Wars 2 and stuff, catching up on some of the games I kind of forgot about. And even though I enjoyed Sword and Shield and I enjoyed Let's Go, I just, even watching the trailer for the Brilliant Pearl or whatever it is,
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I think.
I was just kind of like, I was like, this just feels like more of the same, right? And I see a lot of people tweeting like Nintendo is like the king of just recycling old content. And in some cases, it's incredible.
Sells, though. Like it
does sell.
Totally sells.
I feel like they did a lot more in that presentation today, saying this is some new stuff we added. This underground magic dungeon or whatever that you build a base in and stuff. Like, and it seems like there's some mini games or something associated with that as well. So I mean, it seems like it's a great shot-for-shot remake at the surface level, but then they added this whole subterranean new aspect to the game, which is cool especially for people that if that what gen is that? Is that Gen 3?
It's Gen 4. It's Gen 4.
Gen 4. If that's their first, or if they have a strong nostalgia pull for that, or they just really like that game, there's something brand new buried. They have their game to go play, but then there's also something extra buried underneath it.
I did notice that too, and that actually piqued my interest a little bit more, because I was like, okay, there is something new here. But I also know that around the time of its release, we're going to have Halo Infinite. We're going to have WarioWare, which that's going to be my main game from this point forward. I just want to I just want to tweet his armpit hair.
Are you? Yeah. Is that serious? Are you serious?
No, we got the WarioWare.
Josh, I don't know you well enough. You're always joking.
Just assume it's a joke and bank on that. That's what you should do.
I do got to give a shout out to chat right now. We're seeing a lot of old friends showing up. So Anger, Blind Fates, Nate, Hidden Level.
Also, why not just plug the Halo Infinite podcast? You're talking about Halo a lot, you know.
Oh yeah. We got the Halo Infinite podcast going on. We're Halo Infinite podcast everywhere. I'm building a new website, HaloInfiniteNews.tv. It don't go there yet though. It's not done.
Not done yet. Don't look at it.
But yeah. So, and I mean, so I'm still like enjoying video games, and I mean, I'm ready for
That's
a
a
new
hole in one.
Mario
That's a
Kart.
hole in one.
Oh,
Come on!
oh, so close.
I mean, I think we have fun playing. Like we're having a lot of fun playing Mario Golf every time we do this, right?
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm
it's
playing
something-
a ton of. Johnny and I are both playing a ton of our
Yeah.
Switch because we're playing. I'm playing
Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon Unite, and ever since the Halo Infinite flight stopped, I haven't. I need to do what 12 minutes comes out tomorrow. So I mean that's another Xbox exclusive thing, but there's some cool stuff coming out on Xbox. But shooter wise, I'm not ready to go back to MCC after getting my taste of Infinite. So I've been playing a lot on my Switch, and I've been playing Unite.
Yeah, I've been playing. They showed a little bit of Unite today, and one of them seemed like they showed 2 new Pokemon for the people that are enjoying it.
I told Josh this before you got on the call too, Johnny. I think the VO guy was afraid to say the names of the Pokemon.
Why?
Because he didn't say the names. He said everything else but the names of the Pokemon. It just was a slide that went up with the name of the Pokemon.
Well, for anybody listening, it's Mamoswine and Sylveon.
See, I would be afraid to say that as well.
Yeah, I would definitely say a swear trying to
But
say
I've
those
been
words.
like, if you check my hours on the Switch, I think I have like 70 hours on Pokemon Unite. It came out last month, so I've been playing the heck out of Pokemon Unite.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to grind. Like I'm grinding ranked on there. Oh, this is me. My bad. Wait, where's the hole?
This is a tricky
Is
part
it
3
on
now.
the?
Use your Y. Like you can.
It's like over. How the heck do you get there?
trying to
We're
figure
gonna
it
bank
out.
shot this.
But I mean, I am very excited for the people that are very excited for Pokemon. Right? Like I think it's great, and I know it's going to sell well. I know the Pokemon company's going to make money. I know Nintendo's going to make money. I was surprised at how much. Like I knew all of those mobile games existed, but I didn't know how well supported they were and how much people are.
Oh yeah,
playing them.
the Cafe Mix or whatever.
Not only that, but the what is the Pokemon? It's like something EX or
Oh
whatever.
crap! Are you serious?
Oh, well, Pokemon Masters. Yeah, the Pokemon mobile games do Pokemon Go is still, I think, the top grossing mobile game.
The community isn't super thrilled with Pokemon Go right now because they're backing up.
Yeah, they rolled back.
They're rolling back away from like the COVID kind of stuff that the COVID friendly don't go out of your house but still go to these Pokestop kind of things that they were doing. So now it's more back to how it was. I was surprised to see the 5 years. I can't believe it's been that long since that game came out. I'm interested by this shot for Josh.
Come on! Oh, I wanted to hit the boost pad, see where it would take me.
I don't know if that's is that the balls
I assume
react with that?
Well, no, I think it's for the.
I think that's for speed
when
golf.
you're doing speed golf.
Oh, yeah,
Josh's favorite mode.
Yeah, my favorite mode. So I did spend some time playing this game on my vacation, and was like, I've had a few people talk to me about the adventure mode. They really, really liked it. Nice bank shot right there.
Yeah, it was nice.
And so you guys are seeing lag on your end because the software, the site that I'm using that's supposed to, I pay good money for some reason can't broadcast. This is
motion
too much
video.
Three cameras and a gameplay video.
Yeah, so we will be exploring new options in the very near future, so we don't have to deal with it. But no, like I just found that having to play speed golf through the entire
Dang, dude.
the entire adventure mode. One, all it does is prolong the thing, so it's almost like it's like a false sense of just padding the gameplay, so it takes longer.
Well, and you don't get to actually play 18 holes except for the first course maybe.
Yeah, and I don't know. For me, it kind of took some of the fun out of it. I was like ready to really get into it, and then I got like up through the second thing, and I was like, I run so slow And like this, just like I just want to hit my ball and then go hit my ball again and just play against play against the computer. I'm down with that. Like
How did you feel? How did you feel about the cross country golf?
I don't even
I
think
hate.
you
haven't even made it to the third course yet.
I did.
Okay.
I did actually. And at one point I had to restart. There was no way for me to get to the third.
It's kind of frustrating. Yeah.
I had to restart it because it wouldn't let me. There was wind blowing me off the bridge. I couldn't walk past it. And there was from all I could tell, there was one way. I sat there forever. And then I was like, all right, I'm just going to start.
I gotta stop showing you guys how to do these holes.
Where's the backspin, man?
I need the backspin on that one. I got worried.
But
that's right.
And it's just a shame because we didn't actually play it last night, but like we were hanging out with my aunt and uncle, and I was like, I threw this game in my pocket because I was like, well, it's something that we can play a few courses. I think we were all excited to see that this course was not just the battle golf or whatever.
Yeah, well, and so I was ready to crap all over this after playing it. This new Donk City course after playing it once. I tried it. You're not watching. You need to go watch Josh completely go the wrong direction. Now he's got a straight shot into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you found this too. The pro
yeah.
side.
So I was just right before we started. I saw a different option for the course configuration, and this is pro, and it's definitely a more challenging. It's still par threes, which actually really adds to the challenge. And they put the tee boxes and the holes in different and interesting configurations that you don't have just the standard up and down approach to get at it. And we got a curve around buildings. And
let's see, how does he do here?
No,
he did the exact same thing I did. Here, John's like, I don't want to show you. Here's the thing: we should have done two. We should have held it twice, right? Let two arrows show up, and we did three. I think that's what we did. Too much curve. So.
Hey, maybe it's a strat. You have a cleaner shot right now.
Maybe.
No, I don't. Do you see where I'm dealing with right now?
It's rough.
And that was too much too.
Yeah, still you're gonna bank off. You're gonna be on the green.
I'm gonna have to chip in for par.
I could say this. I am looking forward to a direct that I can get really excited about. Right? That's that I haven't.
But you would think would be soon, right? You think we would get one soon. WarioWare is coming out in a few weeks.
We have a date for that, right? Is that September in October?
10th. September 10th.
Okay.
And then Metroid Dread comes out, and then the OLED
October
comes
8th.
out as well. So
on that day, yep.
Then Mario Kart 9 will get announced at that direct.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's an E3.
Yeah,
that's an E3 announcement.
Nate right now is saying Turtles in chat. If they had said
where's
Turtles
Turtles
was out now at the direct, that's what I was expecting from the indie direct. I was like, okay, Turtles is going to be the saving grace for me here, and it didn't launch, and I'm just like, where's it at? Where's Turtles? I'm ready.
Yeah, and there were four or five titles I think that came out on the day. Yeah. Whoa! Don't do that.
We didn't see like Silk Song or anything.
Don't say those words, and Caller will start crying. It's no longer DLC. It is a full blown. It is a full blown game at this point.
Well, I thought they said that it was.
Yeah, it grew from what it was supposed to be.
I think that's good. Jedi's like Unite. Oh, he's stoked. He's stoked for Pokemon.
I've been playing Unite like all the time, so I was excited
you're like level
for
26.
Unite. I'm level
really
like 26 or whatever. I'm like veteran rank, which is like 2 away from master. I'm enjoying the heck out of that game. I did not expect to. Like, that is one game that kind of surprised me this year.
I had a feeling it was going to be a sleeper hit for a handful of people, right? And it's gonna absolutely crush in September 22nd when it's got mobile players as well. There's going to be so many people playing that game. Our It's going to be crazy. And I mean, they're going to make a fortune with it. I, I would be willing to bet that these mobile games are going to be far more profitable than the console games. Far
Oh,
more
goodness.
profitable. Because there's just
What
so
the
many
heck
more
is this
people
hole?
playing.
So, Johnny, you don't golf, I'm assuming, right?
Well, I realized it was down, and I tried to
Okay.
go lighter.
Yeah. When you're above the hole, your shot travels further.
Yeah, it was that was my bad. That was my bad.
Josh
He
is
does
going to
the
go over the
same
hole
thing.
too.
But he's gonna bank shot it. This is my bank shot.
I couldn't see where the flag was on my.
I know it's like
Oh,
shoot it.
It does hit it.
It does take the ball.
There goes the ball.
I mean, I don't think Unite feels like a mobile game. I don't know. Like, there are some complexities in that game that, like, it's not a match 3 game.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo has done a great job showing that mobile can be viable. It's not just Candy Crush. It's not just Temple Run. It's not just Flappy Bird. It's games that people really enjoy that are designed well for mobile. There's nothing wrong with mobile games being designed well. I mean, I've been playing my Xbox games on mobile. There are Xbox cloud gaming games that are all touchscreen. You can literally play Gears of War 5 all touchscreen if you want. I don't know why
Would you want to?
that.
Yeah, why would you want to?
No,
Well,
but
I think Apple TV or the Apple Arcade has really showcased that mobile can be more than the microtransactions and the gotcha mechanics and all that kind of stuff. I think that Unite has some not predatory, but it's a grind fest if you want to. Yes, it can be. I've put $20 into it. I don't
put 50. I don't mind though. I don't mind because like I put 70 hours into the game so far, and I'm gonna put more money into it. I didn't buy a ton. I didn't buy a ton of the item enhancers, which are the pay to win aspect.
Because I didn't realize you could grind stuff up above level 20 on your stuff.
It goes to 30. It goes to 30.
Yeah, and that's where you get the real just crap on kids kind of damage if you really grind it out.
But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that if that's where people are having fun and they want to put their time into it, and if they want to put their money into it because they're paying for their entertainment. I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Like, it's like there's this weird trope of like microtransactions are evil. Like, they're a bit like, without the microtransactions, you don't get Unite because they're not going to make it, they're not going to make it as just a standalone game. Right. And we're going to start seeing more and more games like this.
Halo's going that way too.
Exactly.
Free to play multiplayer.
And one of the big conversations on Twitter right now is that people are saying Outriders suffered because it was on Game Pass. And
go ahead and finish, and then I'll comment.
Outriders would have had less people playing
absolutely
it without Game Pass, and they tried to create a game. They tried to create a game that would have been successful in the 360 era and wasn't in 2020, 2021. Yeah. Like, it's just, that's the way it is.
So the problem is not the problem is not Game Pass, 1000%.
No.
The problem is Square. Like, what is going on? Because I think it was Destin Legary from IGN tweeted something today that was like listed a handful of Square games that have underperformed, and it's not to blame on Game Pass, and for the reason that people can fly, the development studio doesn't know how well their game is sold it's not Game Pass's fault. It's their publisher's fault for not communicating how well their game. There's Xbox Game Pass definitely gives like install numbers for that kind of stuff. And I think you almost maybe get bonus. I'm not sure exactly how that payout works, but I think there's a minor kind of payout bonus if you have a large install or people wanting to utilize your game.
From my understanding, the devs get paid for the development of the game. So that means everybody at People May Fly or whatever, People Can Fly, made their money while they were making the game. Where the game is not exceeding expectations is in the profits department. They're not pulling the profits. So the devs got to take a risk, which is amazing. Not all, I mean, high risk, high reward, right? And sometimes you get a learning experience. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, they had
they don't have a monetization strategy, which is good. Like, people appreciate that there's not a gotcha kind of here, pump money into this to get your gun kind of deal. But they didn't have an aftermarket monetization strategy. So and I don't even think that they probably took that money. I think they partnered with Square. I don't know when in the development cycle they did, but Square also partnered with, as the publisher, decided to put that game on Game Pass with Microsoft, and there's 3 players involved, and I don't think it's all.
Well, and
I don't like this whole,
like we're talking about with, you know, seeing games like Unite and, you know, the other mobile games that have done well. And I even, does the Cafe Remix even have some kind of monetization strategy? I assume it does.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a, you know, the mobile games of the past where you could only play.
You got to pay for your uses or whatever.
Yeah, pay for the
basically an arcade machine. You got to put
so you run out every so often.
But you take a game like Outriders and give it seasons and give the community a chance to tell them what they can fix and what they can make better. And now you've got a game that's evolving and improving with time versus the one and done where it's like, I mean, what we saw Cyberpunk getting sold for $10 today, right? Like,
how is that game not on Game Pass right now? Like, that would.
And Avengers just brought out Black Panther expansion for free. Like, I don't know how they're making money.
But you have Nintendo.
That's another Square game, I guess, right?
With the power of their brand, selling us remakes continually.
Top selling game in July was Skyward Sword.
Yeah, and I mean that Nintendo they have such a huge nostalgia pull because, like, there is a generation now with some disposable income that's like, yo, I remember playing Skyward. It was my first Zelda, right? So now they're going back and doing it again. But you look at a game like Outriders, so it's like, this is brand new. This is just gonna be out for the first time, and it fails. So there is something to be said about brand. I mean, Sony is doing it as well. Their games are profitable because of the brand that they've built. Right.
And they're making you pay $30 for DLC content for the upgrade, HD upgrade.
$10 for the PS4 to PS5 upgrade. $20 if you just want the DLC for the PS4 version.
Sony makes you have to open a user's manual to try to learn how to play your game and also save your game across to the next console.
It's a crazy generation, honestly. Like, having to open your PlayStation up to change stuff out and everything. It's wild. It's wild that we're seeing this kind of stuff. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. And so I would not be surprised if Nintendo says, look, Mario Kart is not only $60, but we're going to do seasons with it. And people would pay for it. They wouldn't. Mario Kart 9 could be like an incredibly profitable thing. And you know what? I would gladly pay for it because I have, 700 some odd hours on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And to be able to have seasons in Mario Kart that continued, with new tracks and new cosmetics.
Yeah.
And
I'd take it on 8 Deluxe. We don't even need a 9. I'd take it on 8 Deluxe.
Mario Kart, if they can take the Halo Infinite the Rocket League kind of approach. Dump all the adjustment in stats and just make people's carts, because I don't want to see the Waluigi buggy the Wiggler, yeah, tiny wheel meta.
The infamous Wednesday that happened a few years ago.
Dude, wait, explain.
Yeah, what?
Hey, you don't remember that tweet?
Uh-uh.
They wanted to say Wiggler Wednesday, but they forgot an L.
It was no, Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo.
How quickly did that tweet get deleted?
It got deleted, but it'll live in infamy.
Yeah, the internet doesn't forget that kind of stuff.
Obviously.
It was like 5 years ago.
But take the approach to just let you unlock different stuff, pay for the battle pass. Tracks come out for free, but I don't know. I mean,
are we gonna get flamed for saying we like battle passes?
I mean, what does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, leave bad reviews. It's fine. It doesn't. What like at this point?
I think it's the way. It's the way of the future, right? Like Pokemon Unite has a battle pass. Whoa. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Is that like
tornado
alert?
Warning. Let's go.
Tornado. Oh my gosh, dude.
Good thing you're in the basement already, right?
Yeah, good thing I'm in the basement. I'm good.
You're gonna see your girlfriend just running like top speed down to the basement.
Mom, get down here.
You're yelling for your mom.
You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that, because that is completely fine. I have nothing against that.
If you're saving money on rent, good on you. You know.
But battle passes are the way of the future. They're the way of the present. Actually, they're not even.
It's if you enjoy the content and you want to put time into the game, you can give it. You can give the developers your money, but look at what's going to happen with it. It helps with a player base, because I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but Unite is a free game that is kind of right now the new hotness, and I'm enjoying my time with it. But it's a free game that I'm going to go off the course.
Oh, what happens now?
Wow,
there's
a little ledge right there.
You.
But it's they got $20 from me. That if their game had cost $20, I don't know if I would have put the money in.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and I mean, and it just goes back to my point. Like, if you're enjoying the game, there's nothing wrong with giving some money to the people that are making and providing you entertainment. And two, Fortnite still has like 4 million people playing their game and buying their battle passes.
I go back every season. I go back every season and buy the battle pass. I don't even play the game.
I'm in the club thing. I'm in the club thing, and I get charged. And I'm like, I gotta quit.
Me too.
I gotta get out of that. And then I forget. And then a month passes, and I'm like, no, I just gave him another $12.
That was probably their smartest.
Cool skin.
That was probably their smartest decision when they started waning and like having more competition with Apex and Warzone and all that kind of stuff. Epic knows how to get our money, because they just came up with this way to give you $5 worth of free stuff, but they charge you $12 for it, and every other month they recoup their costs because they give you the battle pass. But it pays for itself. But it's the Netflix subscription model. They want you subscribed so you forget, and it charges you again, and you keep going.
Do you want to know a funny story about a subscription service that well, it's not really a subscription. It was a gym membership.
Okay.
I was a member of a gym. I clearly am not anymore, but I was. The gym shut down, but I didn't cancel my membership for 6 months. I got charged.
Was this a chain gym?
It was a chain, so they're like, you have to go to another
even though your outlet closed, they still had places you could have gone and partaken in working out in.
So I am the reason
they aren't
why
they aren't about to tell you that
exactly.
it's closed.
I am the reason why these subscriptions exist because I set it and forget it.
There are literally apps that will go through and tell you everything you're subscribed to and help you cancel them.
Yeah, but you also let Big Brother into your credit card statement.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. That seems like a lot of work.
I'm not saying I do it. I'm just saying that's like literally people are like, hey, we can make money off of people spending money all the time. Let's do this. But there's some people that don't even know. My sister was like subscribed to like the $50 a month like I don't know, it's like Tinder or one of those like dating apps. She's like, I get charged. I don't know how to do. Like, she didn't even know how to just go to her subscriptions. She's younger than me. I'm like, why? How are you such a boomer? I don't get it. But,
nice.
There you go. There you go.
The fence.
So you had said earlier, Josh, that Nintendo has figured out the free to play mobile space. I would counter with the Pokemon Company has figured out
the Pokemon company,
because but Fire Emblem is huge. It makes a fortune.
It is. The other one? That's the exception because
Dragon Slayer or whatever the heck it's called.
No, what is it called?
Oh, the other mobile game. Hang on, I'll open it up here. I know exactly
like the actual RPG that's made. For your
like
phone
the actual RPG, which I think.
Do you still daily log into that, Josh?
Dragalia.
Yeah. I think that makes more than Fire Emblem.
There's
really,
or it did at some point. But yeah, Fire Emblem's a cash grab for them.
I mean, and this isn't Nintendo, but like Genshin Impact, like that makes a ton of money based on the gacha mechanic. So I mean, there are, and that also is on PlayStation as well as mobile and PC. But Pokemon Company, I think, definitely is more successful with the Pokemon Go needing to upgrade your backpack. I think I've paid a little bit of money back in the day for.
I logged on a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago just to play a little bit, and I got so annoyed that my backpack was so small that I paid like $5 to upgrade it, and I haven't played since. Like they're just making money hand over fist.
That's good though. I mean, that's what businesses should do, right? Like, and I don't.
Yeah, no,
I've never spent any money on Pokemon Go, but
you had the ability to take over a gym.
I had the ability to just take over a gym and swap out with somebody every 10 hours. So I've bought like 5 backpack upgrades.
See, I live in like suburbia where there's like
try hard kids that.
And there's like one Pokestop and one gym like within 3 miles.
That's how this was. It was this church out in the country, and I only had to deal with the kids on Sunday mornings or when the school bus would stop. Like that was it. So they didn't have enough time. So I was just like, "Oh, this is an easy gym to clean out."
Yeah, Josh would pull in at 5 a.m. on his way to work every day and take over the gym.
Josh, have you played Mario Kart Tour? Like, are you into that game?
I spent the $5 on that when it was like the Mario theme or whatever, like the 8-bit Mario stuff and 16-bit whatever. And so I was like, this is
want Mario Kart content. There you go. Mario Kart Tour.
I tried, but it's just again, and I think the game makes them good money. I've had plenty of comments on TikTok like, can you do Mario Kart Tour content? Like literally
the math behind that game is it makes me dirty. It feels dirty.
I like the scoring system.
Well, no. I'm talking like the percentages on the grab bag pulls, and there's a building in the way.
Whoa. Hold on. Okay.
There's a building in the way.
Is this up? Oh, it's up top. Oh
no, it's on the other side of the building.
It's on the other side of the building. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Let's see how he does here. Here we go.
I gotta go first.
But I mean,
garbage.
And again, if I was,
just go right over it.
Talking directly to Nintendo, I would be like, "Yo, why don't you modify Mario Kart Tour to actually play like a Mario Kart game instead of this bogus one-handed controls?" Like, and I honestly, I hate.
Can you not use the backbone with it?
the back. No way, no way. I feel like their strategy all along is like, oh, we want people just to be able to play with one hand, and it's like,
Why?
But
we want to play
didn't
Mario
they add
Kart.
landscape mode?
Yeah, you
Like
could, but it's still just you just swipe.
Yeah.
I don't think you have your gas or your brake or anything.
Yeah, and it's all dependent on you having the correct character for that course to truly succeed. Like
It's kind of a pay to win situation a little bit. But I mean, it didn't even seem like the winning or losing wasn't that big of a deal because you felt like the game was just driving for you anyway. You know, it was
Plus,
like,
it didn't really matter if you won or lost, right? You still got points and you still got experience. Like that game, that is a very mobile game.
Right.
Sure. Oh, that was so close. I skimmed the building on that.
I gotta go.
You gotta go? What?
No. I got
his turn.
Oh,
yeah, the tornado's right outside.
I was like, are you safe, bro? You're freaking me out, man. I was like, what? Are you safe?
I don't know. Apple makes
you
feel like those tornadoes are coming right for you, right? With those, I turned off all those
an
alarms.
area that never gets never usually gets tornadoes, and the climate change has made it so I get tornado warnings like every other day
on the regular. So I will say this. I know we've kind of talked about Metroid Dread periodically. Going back and watching a little more of like the treehouse and watching the way like Samus slides under the bosses, and then you're in a cinematic, but you're still having to hit buttons and stuff like to shoot the thing in the face. I thought that kind of got my hype levels up a little bit. You know what I'm the most excited for is the upgrade to Smash when you can see Samus in that sweet new armor. Like, they're gonna do it, right?
They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
What do you mean they're not gonna
do that? Are you kidding me?
It'll be a
it would be in the next Smash.
It'll be a card. It'll be a card that has a nice, pretty picture on it.
The spirit.
They won't. I don't think they'll change one of the 8 outfits.
They could. All right. Speaking of microtransactions, they can make so much money selling alternate skins in Smash Bros. Like right now, you just have was that a bank shot?
Yeah, I was gonna be super pissed if that went in.
Oh yeah, Tetris Effect. Nate just mentioned Tetris Effect. How they announced that at the Indie Direct. That's gonna look so good on the OLED screen. It's coming out day and date with the OLED.
So whoa.
Watch
out. Watch out.
That was close. That was close. But yeah, that game though, when they showed the original NES Tetris, I was like, oh, that's cool.
So the question is, as any title that is playable elsewhere, is it worth it getting it on Switch? And there's so many other Tetris. There's so many other Tetris games as well, like Tetris Effect. So Tetris Effect is only on PlayStation.
It's
but
on Game Pass.
No, it's on Xbox.
No, but Effect connected. It's a little bit different. It's very similar, but it's a little bit different. And they added the whole 4-player battle combination, and it's a really cool thing when it happens. But it is on it is on Game Pass. So like, is it worth?
Plus, it goes back Tetris to like 99.
Yeah,
we have Puyo
Tetris 1 and 2, and now this.
Where's Mario 35? By the way, how did they not bring that game back? Like, what? They're gonna.
It was a limited time thing, you know.
I will spend $5.
Cherished it when it lasts.
I will spend $5. Did we even talk? Didn't they announce new SNES and NES games? And like, it was literally the biggest news fest ever.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure they're just making their own games now. Like, there's
This,
what are these games?
they're telling us this was only released in the East, and they're telling the East it was only released in the
Yeah,
West.
exactly.
That'd be the greatest con ever.
I'm assuming their stats are like nobody plays the SNES and NES games because they're giving us garbage.
It is unfortunate. Yes, it is. It is. I wish they would drop some actual coin and get like the Ninja Turtles games or some Contra games or some of the others that really helped sell the NES and the SNES back in the day. But we're not seeing it.
Or they could, give us another system like N64 or
Yep.
Game Boy or Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest surprise, that there's no Game Boy stuff yet. This is a handheld system. Like, it should have gone Super, like NES and then Game Boy and then Super. It should have gone in the release the way they were released. So, Johnny almost sending the ball off the building there. Let's see. Here we go.
Get back.
You gotta land that ball a little bit in front of the hole.
Yeah, I know.
Just a little bit more. All right, let's see here. Oh,
Must hit the ledge.
Yeah, that was no good. No good right there. So, yeah,
but yeah, like we didn't get a Turtles announcement in the indie showcase, which I think you were most surprised about, right, Josh?
Oh, for sure. I was expecting it to be out now. That was my out now game, right? Like, Axiom Verge is great. Like, I'm so stoked. I hope the dev makes a fortune with it, but it's not. I just don't see myself. I don't see myself playing it.
So
I bought the first one. I never even put it in my Switch.
So we know the console wars are a thing, and I'm a pretty naive, I guess, PC player.
But everybody was happy.
Everyone is super happy with all the different consoles, and nobody has a favorite. But what I didn't realize, I guess it was kind of a thing that I was aware of, but there are some diehard Steam only people out there that are not happy with the fact that this is a Epic Game Store exclusive game for Axiom Verge 2, and they were going crazy on Twitter, and I was like,
they won't be able to play it on their Steam Deck.
You can play it on your Steam Deck. So that's another thing. We're on hole 18 right now, and we're going on almost an hour. But Phil Spencer's has his hands on a Steam Deck, and I think that is probably now is a big threat. It seems like it can be a viable handheld option for a lot of these games that we talk about that are on multiple platforms. Switch is still going to be the go-to for Mario Golf and Mario and Zelda and Pokemon and all that kind of stuff that you can only get in the place that you can get it on Nintendo. But Steam Deck seems to be a viable thing for Xbox Game Pass, because Phil Spencer was playing Halo Infinite.
Was he playing it on the cloud, or was he playing it?
I didn't. I skimmed over the article. I need to read it probably a little bit better before we talk about it tomorrow night. But I mean, I think it seems like it's going to be a viable thing, and we were worried about it with the whole anti-cheat stuff that's needing to be there, which is
still very skeptical of this thing.
Well, I don't think it's going to be your go-to option for a multiplayer kind of experience. But if you want to play something that's single player and story driven, potentially that could be a doable thing. Oh, Josh and I are going to end up tied.
The Steam Deck, I mean, give Nintendo some competition in the handheld department, right? Like, I'm all about it. And the fact that you can plug it into a monitor and play it like a PC. I mean, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff. I mean, I don't know. You were talking about console wars. Like, I jumped into a Twitter Spaces today to the title of it was Game Pass is destroying earnings
because people
for
are
devs, right?
because they're reading too much into this people can fly thing.
But the conversation was like, I thought I was in a junior high locker room. It was just nothing but like bros and shut the up and all this, and I was just like, what is happening right now? Like, what is this real life? Like, these are grown boys. That's I don't know how else
Man child.
I don't know how else to describe it. It was unreal to me.
It's
I'm
the
like,
whole. Once you get on that side of the internet, like it's just a huge rabbit hole that you just keep going down. Like there's the whole fruit thing was a big
I spent
deal.
$500. I need to justify my purchase.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's people trying to justify their purchases. There's
I don't
like
understand.
who cares?
That. If
Who
you're
cares
having a
what
good
you
time,
play?
isn't your like? Why do you have to get on social media and be like, mine is better because of like what? Like if you're having fun, just play and shut the up. All right, like that's all.
Just buy all 3 and be happy.
You just get all 3. You know,
Yeah, but that's not
be
possible.
fortunate enough to have all 3.
Right? I know people that listen to this show that are Switch only. Like
Yep.
they have one Switch for their family, and that's what they game on. Right? And so I think it's the whole fact that people are upset that Axiom Verge is on Switch, like those people don't understand that if the devs don't make money, they don't make a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
especially that game. It's one dude. It's
right.
one dude.
Yeah,
I would assume the first game probably sold a lot on Switch.
I think it probably was one of the better selling games. Like that platform is probably one of the best selling games because Metroidvanias and indies do so well on the Switch.
Like Hollow Knight, I think sold 2 million copies on the Switch or 1 million copies? It's an astronomical number.
I would say I bought it twice on Switch. I have the collector's edition from Fangamer, and I have it digitally, and I have it PlayStation Plus copy on PlayStation and Xbox Game Pass on PC and Xbox. I have that game everywhere.
I bought Axiom Verge 2 on the Switch and the first one as well.
And I have the physical collectors for Axiom Verge 1. I haven't bought 2 yet. I probably should buy it before the sale stops because I think it's $3
like
off or something like that.
It's
yeah,
like $3.
Yeah, but it's $2 is $2. That's coffee somewhere.
Sale ends. Crawler's literally one of those people at the grocery store that's like, I got a 40-cent coupon. Hang on a second. I'm like, those people are like, here's a buck. Here's a buck. Pay for your stuff and get out. Like, here's $1. Take your coupon and leave.
It's there. I don't have to cut a coupon for that one. It's there.
My face just turned orange because I'm going to the eShop right now to see. I mean, I already bought it, so I guess I won't know.
Yeah, well, you won't be able to tell. I can tell you here. Hold on.
You won't get to see it. I can't even tell you the last time I was in the eShop. The last time I was in the eShop is when Mario was running for the loading screens. Is he still there?
No, because it's not red anymore. It's back to orange.
It's not Mario's year anymore.
Yeah, it's Zelda and it's Link and Link and Samus's year, but they're not doing anything for it.
So slow. I don't know if I'm slow
still
for
loading.
everybody.
I'm still loading.
You know where Nintendo is getting me? Is in frickin' Amiibo. I've bought 3 of these Loft Wings trying to get one box that's not just smashed.
And your box isn't pretty like mine?
No, the first 2 came. The second one, they sent it in a paper envelope. It was literally somebody folded it into origami and then shipped it off. I was like, really? This is how you're gonna send me?
I caught that Amiibo on the like restock of Best Buy in-store pickup only, and I had to go to like a Best Buy 20 miles down the road to go get it, but I got it.
Nate says just wait until the Master Chief Amiibo for Smash. Oh my gosh.
If they put Master Chief in Smash, it's going to take like 5 years for the Amiibo to come out anyway.
Because how many Amiibo do we have pre-ordered right now of stuff that we're still a ways off from getting?
We're like 2 years out from whatever just came out.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know Spring Girl was shown, right? Is she out?
That's not.
You mean Min Min?
That's not who it is. Yeah, it's Min Min.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was spring. What? I don't. She has springs for arms. That's all I know.
There's
man.
Ribbon Girl, but that's
That's what
Man,
I. That's what I
learn
was
your
trying to
arms
say.
lore, okay?
Oh,
Just
sorry.
know the background of
Wow.
arms.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, there's only 1 hour remaining for my 10% off.
Oh my goodness, you better get it.
Oh my word!
I could get the
Oh, my
double
word.
pack for Diamond and Pearl right now for $120.
Oh, what?
There's no discount on getting both. That's such a Nintendo thing to do. But it's still
That's
called
the
a
power-
bundle.
That's the power of brand. I will.
Well, you
look,
get like Pokeballs or something.
if Target has the Steelbook exclusive for Pokemon, I'll have to buy it.
Has Target announced anything yet for that?
I may not play it, but if it has a Steelbook, I will buy it. I will buy it. I don't look. I found the Steelbook for what is this game even called? It has Joker in it.
The Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, I have the Steelbook here. Don't have the game. I just found the Steelbook at Best Buy. They were
goodness.
they literally dug out all their Steelbooks for me. They're like, here's some Switch ones. I was like, thank you.
You get if you get the double pack of Pokemon, you get 200 Pokeballs for free.
Wow. The deals.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
Crawler's like, I can't miss this one.
Nope. I'm not even sure about the. I mean, the new one coming out in January looks interesting, but
I'll get it because I'm a PokeTuber now. Okay, I've been playing so much Pokemon Unite.
you've been working on your reaction faces for the.
Oh my god, you see that grass?
Oh wait,
That grass was amazing.
Make that
Fall-
face
fall
again.
out of your
It's gonna
chair.
be the thumbnail. Dude, there it is. There's the thumbnail right there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, hey,
We've been very haphazard, so have fun following what we talked about this week.
but I mean,
It was a good discussion, is what it was, though.
that's what these shows. That's what this is gonna. That's what this.
I'd
is
rather
gonna
have it be a conversation than like a bullet point.
A rundown of what it
Like-
was.
We gotta have fun with this. Like that's
Like-
so.
Okay, guys, let's talk about Pokemon Arceus now. How do you feel about it?
And
There you go. That's
if I'm being completely honest, part of this is just keeping the lights on, right? We're just keeping this show going long enough for us to get hyped about what Nintendo's doing again.
Mhm.
I'm currently not. I'm just not.
What-
And
I mean, I know we're at the end here, but what will
Mario
spark
Kart is
the
what
flame again?
that's what's going to do it for Josh.
Just outside of Mario Kart, any Mario, like Mario Odyssey 2, a new Mario.
Animal Crossing DLC.
Yeah, okay.
But he already. I mean, no, I believe that because he made
No.
Brewster
I
Shop by
mean, yeah.
himself.
Well, I don't think we're getting that.
Well,
They
didn't they
said
say
we're getting it.
they said we're getting some stuff?
Bowser said it. He said we're getting it. He just laughs. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know.
Josh, I was surprised that you were level 5 in Pokemon Unite. So, I mean, there's
You
that.
can't even play ranked yet. Noob.
Listen, nerds.
I was surprised. That's high for what I was expecting.
That's high. Look, I think once Jedi joined us, we were just dominating. Like nobody could.
Yeah, you
nobody
get
can
really
hang.
pissed at 12-year-old kids in this game because that's all it is. Like behind the controller.
You think, but then
No.
we're in our 30s playing.
and playing and paying. That's
We are keeping their lights on, okay?
But yeah, so I don't know, because I see the reviews. People are like the ever changing format, but it's like, if we don't have fun with this, it just goes away, right? And I feel like I've put too much into this just to be like, I'm done. And I know Nintendo's going to bring me back with something new. If they announce a new Star Fox or
Yeah, because that goes really well for them every time they try that.
I mean, I think
But
we
a
are
good
in
Star
we are in a
Fox.
lull. We
Yeah.
are in a lull right now for Nintendo. Like it's been, I'm trying to think what is the last huge. I guess Animal Crossing was the last like huge
Mario Golf. We just played it.
No, I mean
No, like
that's
I
like
mean,
niche.
Animal Crossing went to number 2 on a 4-year-old system, number 2 seller in less than what 8-10 months or whatever it did that.
Yeah,
I mean
I'm sure
that's
when Breath
impressive.
of the Wild 2 comes out, we're gonna be super hyped for that. You know,
I mean, Nintendo did catch lightning in a bottle. They had people wanting to be able to socialize in a game that had socialization and the ability to travel and see your friends, quote unquote, in a time where you couldn't leave your house in a lot of places. So they had like that was a question I had heard posed on a few different podcasts. It was like, will Animal Crossing, the next iteration of Animal Crossing, will it sell the 34 million copies that they've sold right now? Like, will it sell that well?
It's gonna sell
but
well.
Will it sell? Will it be the number 2 seller on Switch 2 or whatever console it is?
It quite possibly might be, because I think Animal Crossing New Leaf is near the top of the 3DS sellers.
It's either in the top 10 or it's 11. I can't remember, but I think I want to say it did outsell the Pokemon games, but I don't have the chart in front of me.
You say I think it sold like 12 million copies or something on 3DS. So that game has a huge player base, and I think, when the next one comes out, it's probably not going to be for like 5 years.
It'll be a while.
People are going to be wanting a new one.
We need DLC. They keep saying, I'm going to say the word data mines. If you don't want to hear that, go ahead and pause now or just end the show. But Brewster has been data mined. So that, I mean,
weren't a lot of characters data mined though? Like their names or something we're seeing in code?
I haven't looked into it other than I think I saw a TikTok.
I want new stuff though. I want new stuff. I don't want rehashing, because that's part of the reason I fell off of New Horizons, because they were adding content, but it's everything that we've seen before. We've had
what is
the diving that they added in New Leaf. It just wasn't really new stuff, and I want something new.
Yeah, they leaned heavy into the crafting and breaking of tools.
And because they put you on a desert island, and they wanted to lean into that a little bit.
But I think with DLC, they could put us in a city and then really make the game like,
or bring back Cap'n and let you travel.
Go to a different island.
or
everybody
everybody has said a second island, but what if it was just a cruise ship? What if it gave you mini games? What if it gave you Gracie?
Where are the mini games
gave you Brewster?
The NES plugged into your stateroom.
Yeah.
But I'm talking in New Leaf, you'd go to the island and
you'd do mini games, multiplayer mini games. Yeah.
So they could give us a cruise ship that's massive, that has coffee shop, and maybe introduce some new characters, some new things that give us like, maybe the cruise ship can only take us to exclusive islands that we can only hunt certain fossils, or something that would give us things to do in that game. Because you can easily run, and especially, and the beauty of it though is everybody plays it differently, right? Some people are like,
I'm sure there's still millions of people logging in every single day.
Oh, no question. If you look at the different Facebook groups and stuff like that, like they're huge, but looking at chat right now, Nate says, I think the remakes are killing the Switch for me. I'm just not into too much remasters. Right. And I get that. I think we're all kind of feeling it. And the bummer part is that if Nintendo was putting out some new stuff right now, what are the other two major players doing right now?
Not doing anything right now.
Exactly. Nobody is. So it's like, unless you're, super into WarioWare or really excited for Mario Party, or you just loved Mario Golf and you're going to play that until.
But again, it's another, I don't want to say rehash, but it's another. They are games that we've seen before. Like, we haven't seen it. What was the last new IP they did?
Like ARMS.
ARMS.
Yeah. Yeah, and it it did okay, but so, it's just Nintendo came out swinging, and there's so much content on the Switch now. I mean, I've hardly touched Fire Emblem, right? Monster Hunter was awesome this year. We all logged a lot of hours in that game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of hours. I played it.
Monster Hunter Stories is great too.
And I bought the amiibo, but that's it.
I mean, I haven't played more than 10 hours, but it's fun.
Yeah, but I mean that 10, that's still, it's like what, $6 an hour? That's not bad, right? If you're gonna if you want to break down the amount you pay for your entertainment.
I played 3 hours of Skyward Sword.
I mean,
I paid $170.
I was say I'm looking at my numbers right now too. It's like Mario Golf, even with all the shows we've been doing playing golf, 10 hours played. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is only 5 hours played. I'm going on my way to my second temple, or the second dungeon now.
Like the game. I don't want to bring it down, but I don't.
I would
like
say
the game.
the biggest criticism, I guess, of it is that it was simplified for motion control. So the game is too orchestrated as to what you need to do. There's less, I feel less problem, like puzzle solving in it, because it's so orchestrated that you need to attack this enemy this direction because he's lifting his sword up, or his sword is down, or his sword is across, so you have to attack the opposite direction, or it's too well orchestrated. Versus like going back to the shrines in Breath of the Wild, there were some good puzzles in there that you had to figure out, and even going back to older Zelda games, like I haven't put enough time.
I went back to Breath of the Wild recently, and I love that game. Like, there's so much to do, and I haven't played it for 3 years, 4 years, so it was like rediscovering it, and it's fantastic. Like you can find a shrine
build a whole
that you
town
don't
in that
remember
game.
how to do. Yeah, it's a. I don't understand how people don't like that game. It's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece game. It is not a 10. It's not the best Zelda game. So I'm hopeful.
I don't think
for
it's a Zelda
Breath of
game at
Wild
all. I've been saying it since it came out. It's an open world game with Zelda characters in it.
With Zelda elements.
Yeah.
It's a third person action adventure with Zelda elements.
When are we getting Zelda Unite?
Zelda 35, right? I don't know.
Or get off topic.
Thank you guys. We've been up. There hasn't been a topic. That's the beauty of it right now. There's not been a topic. We just get to
hear about this later.
Yeah, we're gonna hear about this later.
At Johnny Bo on Twitter.
Yeah, at Johnny Bo.
Come find me.
Get him. But chat, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you so very much. I do want to say, go check out the Halo Infinite podcast. We are having a blast with that. There's also the Bendu podcast, which is Star Wars. And if you're a big Star Wars nerd, you know what the Bendu are. And if you're like me, you're like, I have no idea why I'm saying the word bend. Ooh, but whatever. That's Crawler's making a face right now. If you guys are just listening, because he's like, I'm a part of that show. What are you doing? But
we're gonna recap Bad Batch this week.
I gotta finish watching it. So
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I finished. But
I would hope.
But yeah. So there's content going out lots of places. I'm working for a company called Beamable. We work with game devs, making their lives easier. And I launched the Beamable Game Dev podcast. You can check that out. And I'm just interviewing different devs and different people within the company. And it's a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. And so it's great too. So we appreciate you guys listening, sticking with us. We might be more consistent now that life's kind of settled down a little bit. Like I've been at the job for like 6 weeks. So I kind of can take a little bit.
Got your feet under you.
Yeah. I'm also on the Xbox Factor podcast. You guys can check that out on YouTube and I think wherever you listen to podcasts, but
why don't we start in the Pokemon podcast?
Well, probably right after this show. If we're going to stay true to brand, we got to start at 1:30 in the morning for John. So thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you in the next one. Bye now.